Yes, welcome to another video. I'm Lewis, above me is John, and we've got the transfer roundup coming for you today. A little bit of news coming out, so make sure you stay tuned for the whole video so you don't miss anything. And before we get into it, guys, let's set a like target. Let's go for 1,000, so smash a thumbs up on the video if you do enjoy it. It helps other City fans find the channel, helps us know that you like these type of videos. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos. And if you want your name across the bottom of the screen, help support the channel and get a load of extra perks, new videos, more videos, and then become an extra club member. Link in the description. Right, okay, striker is going to be a massive situation in the summer, as we all know. Load of names being thrown about at the moment, but Lautaro Martinez, bro, is first on our list. Why is he there, bro?
He's there because Manchester City expects Martinez to prolong his stay in Serie A, so he'll be staying into Milan, and apparently sources close to him believe that he's going to double his wages there, so he'll be happy to stay. That's going to Eurosport. Obviously, we'll try to give you any sources when we can give you sources in that. But yeah, I think that just kind of narrows City's search down a bit. I think that benefits City in the sense that they can get a feel for where he's at and they don't have to waste time kind of going hunting for him. And then we kind of, set our targets on people like Haaland and stuff like that.
Yeah. I mean, he probably is on the list. And to be fair, Martinez is probably, if City have spoken to him or expressed interest in him, he'll probably use that as an excuse to get a better contract anyway. So nothing's happened yet. But it does look like that one might not be happening. It seemed like he might want to stay at Inter Milan. Romelu Lukaku, though, he could follow in Carlos Tevez's footsteps, according to the Daily Mail. Now, the Daily Mail are also saying that Haaland is the golden choice. However, Núñez, I think this guy is the guy at Benfica. I've never actually seen him play. Is a gamble that City might look at taking. But I'm like, look, this guy's going to be our striker. You'd think for the next 5-10 years or whatever. Do we want to take a gamble on this guy Núñez? Now, I think we've asked this question before, guys. I still don't know a lot about this Núñez fella, to be honest. I don't know if you do anything, bro.
I have no idea.
You guys are going to have to let us know in the comment section below. Has anyone seen Núñez? Now, obviously, we got Edison from Benfica, that turned out all right. But we've also had some other players from Portugal which haven't worked out well. I'm just thinking to myself, guys, this is going to be probably the biggest signing we've ever made under Sheikh Mansour in terms of how important it is. This striker is going to replace our best ever striker, one of the best strikers ever to have played the game in Sergio Aguero. And it's just a case, what do we do there? Do we go all out for Haaland, or do we take a little bit of a gamble, try and save some money and go for someone like Núñez? I don't know what you think, Ray.
I don't know. I'm not a big fan of this gamble taking. However, yes, Erling Haaland is a gamble. Do you know what I mean? That in itself is a gamble. However, I'm just not a big fan of going for someone that, maybe it's just because I don't know who he is personally and I've not seen him play.
And to be fair, we didn't know anything about Diaz, did we? And look how that's turned out.
That's true. The Benfica lot seem to do well when they come over here. However, my head is set on Erling Haaland in it. So I'm Erling Haaland or bust. So you know what I mean? I'm prepared to be disappointed is what my thing is. But you know what I mean? I do kind of have this thing where, obviously, Lukaku coming from United. Imagine he came back and actually smashed it for City.
To be fair, I can deal with Lukaku. Lukaku's a decent player, you know what I mean? But no, not Núñez for me. I don't know. Again, let us know, guys, what you think in the comment section. Is he decent? The next guy on our list is kind of a weird one, right? The last time we spoke about this guy, it was a done deal. And it's Quaidwell Bois, right? From Rochdale, 18 years old. He was at Palace initially.
This the guy that looks really good.
Yeah, he looked mint. He's the ball boy guy, right? And the last time we spoke about him, the deal was done. In fact, Bois also, I don't know if that's how you say his name, by the way, he actually put something on Twitter to suggest that the deal was done. And now it's like, it's not done. And now he's come out and said he doesn't have a clue what happened. So I don't know what's going to happen. It does seem like City are still interested in him and still going to get him on a free transfer in the summer. But yeah, it's a bit of a weird one, that, because we all thought it was a done deal.
Yeah, that is weird. I think it's one that everyone just wrote off because, you know what I mean, it's one of the ones where you just think, yeah, it's done deal, and then you kind of forget about them because it's like these kind of players, you're not expecting to see in the City lineup anytime soon. So, yeah, that's weird. But, you know what I mean, I like you say, if we're going to go back in somewhere and get him, there's no qualms really in it. Yeah,
I had no idea. It's literally like, what the hell happened in that situation? But, next up, Bray.
Next up, Bray is Florian Neuhaus. I think I got that right. City reportedly among 5 clubs across Europe to express interest in Mönchengladbach's defensive midfielder Florian Neuhaus. And people will be like, Mönchengladbach set defensive mid? Aren't you talking about Zakaria? And it's like, no, No, apparently it's this guy. So maybe, do you know what I mean? Everyone's like, oh, they must be interested in Zakaria.
Yeah.
No, it's Neuhaus. I've not seen much of him personally. To be fair, I've not seen much of Mönchengladbach. So, I don't know, man. Have you seen him, bro?
I just think that at this moment in time, it's going to be linked with every single centre defensive
You know
midfielder in Europe.
If it saves us cash and we can fund that cash, you know what I mean, inject it straight into an early Haaland transfer, go get Douglas Luiz for 25 mil. He looks decent. So go get him for 25 mil. Yeah. Don't go spend 50 mil on a centre defensive mid and inject the rest of them funds straight into an early Haaland transfer.
There you go. Instruction there, Khaldoon. Angelino, by the way, guys, that looks like that is done now. Apparently, Leipzig have activated the clause, so he now leaves for around 15 to 20 million, something like that. City do have a buyback, but it's around 35 million. Yeah, that's probably the end of Angelino's career. I don't think we'll ever buy him back for 35 million. But, you know what I mean? Let us know in the comment section, guys. Should City have given this guy more of a chance? Now, I know that some of you have made your decision. He played a game and he didn't have a good game. But he's come out in the past and said, look, he was on a bench for a month and then he was thrown into a game. And then people expected him to be mint. That's not how it works. You know what I mean? It takes time. So should City have give Angelino more of a chance? Just give him 5 or 6 games in a row to see if he can do it, and then make the decision rather than sort of just a game here, a game there, and then go, nah, I can't do it. You know what I mean? I personally do think we should have given him more of an opportunity, but I'd be interested to know what you guys think in the comment section below.
I think he'd deserve a bit of, you know what I mean, a bit more of an opportunity. I mean, I just think I'm with people where he should have played a few more games, had a decent run in him. But and then when people look at Leipzig and say, "Oh yeah, look at him, he'd smash it for us," it's not a guarantee because he kind of plays left wing for Leipzig. You know what I mean? That's he plays so far forward that it might not have worked for us. But I mean, big up Angelino. He's blue at heart, really, isn't he? Next up is a player who is playing for us at the moment, Aymeric Laporte. Real Madrid are monitoring his situation and expected to test City's resolve to keep the centre back, who's going to consider his options if he continues to remain on the fringes. However, obviously we've seen that he played the other day. It's basically down to Laporte to get himself back into this team. And you know what I mean? It's difficult for him. However, that display against Tottenham was very, very good. Yeah, it was very strong. Absolutely. So for me, I wouldn't be Laporte. I wouldn't be worried if I was Laporte. I'd be more like, I'm going to get in this team. 100%. Well, back yourself.
You say that, bro. Well, I see this happening. I see Laporte leaving. Possibly. I'm not saying it will, but I'm saying Laporte, you know, it was only last year. Everyone was saying that he was the best centre-back in Europe, or maybe second behind Van Dijk, you know what I mean? And all of a sudden, he's struggling to get in the side. Now, yeah, he did play against Tottenham. He played very well, but if Pep puts Stones and Diaz and them two keep that run going, I'm sorry, I just can't see the second best centre-back in European football, or some considered the best last year, just accepting it and just being the third choice centre back. You know what I mean? So I say you need to watch your space, guys. Honestly, I would not be surprised if what's been happening throughout the season continues to happen and John Stones and Diaz continue to be the preferred partnership and they continue to do well. Do not expect Laporte to just sit there on the bench and go, oh yeah, it's fine. You know what I mean? I'm just going to waste the best years of my life just sitting on the bench, because the thing is, that's not going to happen.
I don't think in himself he won't be happy with the situation that's going on, everything that's going on. I don't think, and he's never had this competition ever. Do you know what I mean? He's always been the guy who will start because he has always been that main guy. So I think this throws him under the bus a little bit. So obviously he has to make a big decision of what he's going to want to do. And I see what you're saying, innit? Like, he's not going to want to waste his time just sat on the bench whilst Stones and Diaz flourish.
No, obviously he did play against Spurs. We'll have to see whether or not that's his spot, you know, regained now. Does he keep that shirt now? I don't know, but seriously, guys, if you think that he's just going to sit on the bench, you know what I mean, and be the third choice centre back and just be happy with that, you're kidding yourself. You know what I mean? He's not. He's one of the best centre backs, you know, in European football. He deserves to be playing. Yeah. Where that is remains to be seen. John Stones, though, obviously we just talked about him. If he keeps up his form, it does look like City are going to offer him a new deal. Apparently, City are going to wait till the summer. I think they're going to do that with a lot of players. Aguero, John Stones. Fernandinho is, you know, he's really on the edges of whether or not he's going to be offered a contract. I think City are just going to say to all these players, look, everything's going really well at the moment. Let's not mess it up. You know what I mean? You've seen all this talk with Kevin De Bruyne at the moment. You know what I mean? Will he sign? Will he not sign? He's unhappy with this. He's unhappy with that. City are, you know what I mean? Just sack it all off. The season's going so well. I think we need to do that with all our players. Just say, right, look, let's forget about it. Let's focus on the football. And then in the summer, we'll sit down and we'll thrash out a deal. I think that's exactly the correct thing to do. And you sort of see what's happening with, I just said it there, and you see what's happening with the Kevin De Bruyne. Every day you're seeing a new rumour about he's not happy with this contract, or, you know what I mean? So I think this is the correct move from City. Wait until the summer.
Yeah, I think it just creates negative energy around the club, and we don't need that in a title challenge. And do you know what I mean? We're going for pretty much every single trophy. The last thing that we need is all this talk. It always comes out before big games as well, doesn't it? That's just a standard thing. Comes out before a big game. Oh yeah, this guy is rejecting the contract. He's not happy. Stuff like that. So I think it's the right move to wait till the end of the season, wait till it's done. I don't think it's something to worry about from the players. I do expect John Stones to get a new contract. I think he has deserved it.
Yeah.
Next up, then, is a guy who's just kind of been flirting with City's radar. It's like, is he coming in? Is it even a chance or not? It's David Alaba. I think everyone kind of had this thing where, he's definitely going to go to Real Madrid. Yep. Apparently, Real Madrid were going to offer him like 11 million a year or something like that. And obviously, he's going to become a free agent. We could potentially go in for him. According to reports in AS, City already have an offer for the 28-year-old left back.
Yeah.
Alaba reportedly wants to sign 22 million gross per season, and City prepared to meet that demand. And this is what I was saying like a second ago. Apparently, Real Madrid are only willing to offer around 11 million a season, with him being a free agent. That probably think, we'll save money in the wages department and stuff, and obviously the transfer fee. So apparently that's around 11 mil, and we was going to offer around 17 mil. I'm not sure if that goes up to like 22 million euros. You know what I mean? If that's how that works out, but. So that's where it lies, isn't it? We've offered more money, but the guy seems to want a sunny place. I just feel like he's swerving England at all costs. This guy's like, England, rain, traffic, not a chance, mate. Yeah. I'm going straight to Madrid and getting on that beach.
Yeah, to be honest, I don't want this guy, man. You know what I mean? He's just, I'm just not a fan of this guy. You know what I mean? I just think that he's just doing everything possible not to come to England and to City. So I just think, you know what I mean? Why are we getting him? You know what I mean? Just there's better options out there. You know what I mean? He's massive wages. He's a good player. Don't get me wrong, but I don't think he's going to transform our team. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Maybe I'm on my own on that one. Let us know in the comment section below.
Trust in Zinchenko.
Let us know what you think on that. So yeah, quite a bit of a mixed bag there, eh? So let us know your thoughts on those in the comment section below. Hope you enjoyed it, guys. If you have, make sure you smash the thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and we'll see you in the next one.